What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I think it's been a couple weeks since I've posted any long form content, and I decided to make a little update video and discuss kind of what's going on in my training and why I haven't been posting as much or as regular as I wanted to. And I got kind of busy recently with coaching. I got back into coaching and I've been coaching a lot and haven't really had the space to record the videos that I wanted, the type of video that I wanted to record, right? I wanted to be mic'd up, kind of talk in between sets and all that. And I do most of my workouts at my gym during open gym. And obviously, there's like music going on, and sometimes there's people in there, and I don't want to make them uncomfortable filming, and obviously like music's going, so I don't want to get copyright copywritten or copyrighted, wow, whatever the term is for it. I don't want any copyright issues with music. Um, so I also like I know I could record and then just put like music over it, but one of the things that I really love when I'm watching weightlifting videos is the sound, right, of the bar, of the weights, stuff like that. So I don't want to take that away or out of my videos. Um, so that's kind of why the Road to Platform series wasn't as consistent once I got back to coaching. And then I did some of the workouts at a friend's house, and right, I don't want to make them uncomfortable whenever I'm recording, right? I don't want them to have to like try to sneak around the camera and all that. So that's one reason. I'm hoping here soon I will have a place where I could probably feel more comfortable recording, or at least some time where I feel more comfortable. But that's not really the main reason why I'm making this video. I have the Road to Platform series, and training has been going very, very well in my eyes the past couple months. My snatches have felt better than they ever have. I've been extremely confident with my snatches. My clean and jerks have been feeling a lot better since I came off the squat cycle. Um, I really felt like I was peaking at the right time. Everything was going really great to hit some big lifts in Nashville at the Fit City Expo, right? The last weekend of this month, May. So training was going well. Had to go to Florida for a wedding. And so we drove down Thursday. Didn't get to train much last week. I trained Monday, Tuesday. Planned on training while I was down in Jacksonville and just did not feel good. Traveled Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Man, I spent most of the day in the bed. And then we came home, and it was about a 10-ish hour drive there and back, one way, right? So like 20 plus hours in the car. We drove around while we were down there. And then I get back after traveling and go and pick up where I left off on my snatches, and absolutely crushed my snatch session. I mean, no misses, just extremely confident after not lifting for a week. Everything felt great. No issues at all. Had like 5 singles at 80 kilos, I believe. I'm pretty certain is the most I've ever hit 80 like in one session, right? I've hit 80 obviously several times throughout the year, but most of those times have just been like a single for a single rep, or maybe like I don't even remember hitting 80 for more than one rep in a session. So that was huge, big confidence boost. When I got done with that last set, I felt like I had a lot more in the tank. They felt pretty easy, felt snappy, felt really good for not lifting for a week and traveling, spending so much time in the car. So I got done with the snatches and had some snatch pulls at 100 kilos. And so I loaded 100 on the bar and had like, I want to say it's 3 sets of three. And I did the first one and I felt just a little discomfort. I wouldn't even call it pain in like my low back. I didn't really think much of it. And then I reset to do the second one. And whenever I extend it, I felt something pull in my low back and instantly dropped the bar and knew something was like kind of off. I don't really get injured too often. Been pretty lucky. And went and did some stretching, and it wasn't like excruciating pain. Like I didn't have any pain shooting down my leg or up my back, or it's just kind of like really tight in my low back. And so we're very, very lucky at CrossFit Invigorate, where I coach and work out at, that we have a PT who works out of the gym. And so I go in there, extremely, extremely great PT, Maggie, performance, physical therapy. And I asked her, I was like, hey, can you check my back out? I pulled something and I'm so fearful of like a major back injury. So she gave me a quick evaluation and came to the conclusion that I possibly, obviously, it's hard to tell without getting further testing, but not doing that right now. So she came to the conclusion that I probably strained my psoas where it connects to my like L2 on my spine. And that, kind of just needed to take it easy for a little bit. And, it's been painful the past few days. Um, but it's not like end of the world pain. Like I don't think it's anything serious. I think it just needs to rest and recover. So yeah, that's what happened. I got hurt doing a snatch pull, something I've done, hundreds of over the training block. And I don't know if it's just a combination of the travel, the not sleeping well the days before, um, or if it would have happened either way, right? Who's to know? But so that happened. So my goal right now is just to kind of relax, recover, get my back feeling great, get my nutrition back dialed in after being out of town. Kind of got off wire there. I have some big stuff planned for the gym. We're doing a big weightlifting seminar, hopefully end of August, early September. So I have a lot of planning to do for that. My plan was to do the competition the last weekend of May, take about a week or two off or light lifting, and then hit another pretty heavy training block or two before the winter. Because in the winter, I really wanted to I'm not going to completely stop lifting, but I'm going to take a step back from lifting and focus on some strength and hypertrophy work and try to gain about 15 pounds. So that was the goal, the plan. It may be kind of fast forwards, depending on my back, right? I'm gonna see how that goes, and we'll see. But I want to hop on here, kind of give you a quick breakdown of what happened, what's been going on, and goals in the future. And I'll be turning 32 in January. My goal really hasn't changed much. I don't know if I've even said this besides to like maybe a couple people, but a really long-term goal of mine would be to be competitive in the Masters 35 weightlifting class, whatever body weight that's going to be, when it's there. If it stays the 88s, or changes, it's the IWF may change before that. Who knows? But so that's my long term goal, is to be competitive in the 35 plus masters weightlifting. Um, I have definitely a long way to go. I probably have 25-ish plus kilos to each lift before that's even a thing, but I'm trying to set it. I obviously have 3+ years to work on it, so I don't think that's like out of the question. So, yeah, that's my long term goal. It's pretty ambitious, I guess, if you ask me, somebody who I can't honestly couldn't even fathom stepping on a international stage and competing in weightlifting, just because that's not like the body type, or I'm not the body type that you would generally see out there lifting heavy. So that's the long term goal. Short term goal, obviously, is just get my back healthy, get my nutrition back dialed in, work on like my personal life, being happy. I think that plays a big role in training, right? If you're not in a happy spot in your personal life, training can be very difficult. So those are my goals. I want to make this update video, kind of updating everybody on what happened in training and why I haven't been posting on a regular basis. Kind of just like a raw update video. But I definitely have more videos planned, so I'm gonna try to get back being consistent at least once a week, long form, and then posting some short form stuff as well. So if you enjoy this type of video, please let me know down in the comments. Give this a like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and we're gonna get back to training. We're gonna hit some big lifts, and I'm gonna make myself proud. So that's the goal. Get healthy and hopefully hit some big lifts here in the next 6-12 months. So make sure you subscribe, you can follow along, and I'll see y'all on the next one.